The agencies that come to us are looking for quality work on the back end that's going to be equal to what it is that they do on the front end. And the work that we do here has everything to do with the scalability of their agency. One of those things that we have to do a great job with is communication.
Yep, absolutely. We say it all the time internally, and it means something to us about partnership, right? Being able to communicate the performance that really our agencies are coming to us is super important. So being able to understand our role in the relationship is extremely important, right? Not giving piecemeal communication back to the agency saves the agency a tremendous amount of time of putting that together. And I know on the ad op side, that's how you guys work as well, right? Being able to work holistically is just another way that partnership just makes it easier for the agencies, right?
Absolutely. The holistic performance is so important. There's so many platforms or vendors out there that specialize or have a silo that they work really well in. But at the end of the day, the client cares about the register ringing. And there is a multitude of ways to get there. There's plenty of steps in the process. You don't want people competing to always be that last click or always be that last winner. So you're getting a report that says 95 conversions and the client had the register ring 30 times. It just feels like there's a disconnect. When everything works together, it truly is a solution where the sum can be, or the total can be greater than the sum of its parts. And that's so important to run any successful long-term campaign.
So from a holistic standpoint, one of the things that we do that we've heard many of our competitors don't do, for instance, everybody's right here. All of our teams are right here on site. So you're the leader of that team. How do you manage that? How do you make sure that we're getting that holistic performance?
Yeah, absolutely. Just because we're all in the same office doesn't inherently make us holistic, but it's such an important step, for us to take. We have divisions or channel experts in every single area. So if we're running a campaign that's social and search, you're dealing with a search analyst, a social analyst, people that are really specialized, eat, sleep, and breathe their products, and are experts in their field, certified in every platform that they're working at the highest level to deliver great performance. But because we're all here, we have internal project management, internal account managers, we have Slacks that we're utilizing all the time. So we're really working together towards that result so that it's not just social doing this, search doing that, or whatever it ends up being. It's feeding off of each other, playing off of the weaknesses to produce that holistic result. And that is just fed and bred in-house.
And then it comes down to how do we communicate that to our agencies? How do we make sure we're giving them that holistic communication that they're looking for?
Absolutely, and everyone is here. But it doesn't happen organically where everything just comes together. There's processes that we have in place to make sure that communication is going out proactively, holistically, and really in a way that our agencies can actually digest it and deliver it back to their client. I think that's extremely important. The communication aspect, right, is a big differentiator for us, right? You can't build a relationship and a partnership with a vendor or a platform, right? Those are the key elements that really we focus on here. And I know our agencies love it. And I think that just goes a long way.
I mean, we're all in-house. At Upside, we're a bunch of data nerds. So our specialization isn't...
You said it, not me.
I stand by. But our specialization isn't in that nice, clear, and concise communication to the agency. We don't want people talking to 6 different analysts if they're working on a big multi-channel campaign. Having one point works so well externally, so well internally, where someone's really helping to guide that. And I think that that's where the communication just makes everything so much better.
So it really does just come down to performance and communication and making sure that the agencies have everything that they need, including the powerful performance on the campaigns and the communication to be able to bring to their clients. So what we do on the back end really powers them to scale going forward. And that's really been our experience. So we don't tend to work with startups. No. We tend to work with agencies who have been around for a while. And as you identified, they are already in a lane. It might be creative. It might be public relations. It could be a lot of different things where their clients want digital expertise. And we bring that to them.
That's where holistic can also really help clients that have that siloed experience. So if you're a really great search agency and you know that you need that social aspect, you're not only dealing with a social specialized agency in us, but you're dealing with a social specialized agency that really has a lot of experience working with search, has search people in-house. So you have that expertise, not just in the silo, but that expertise holistically, which is just so important.
Yeah, I mean, we just talked about it a couple of minutes ago, right? We know it's a big decision for agencies. We want the agencies that are going to vet us hard right from the gate because we know that's how the partnership starts and it grows because the value that our agency partners see in us is in a way that everyone sees the benefits.
So the first thing that we've got to be able to do is say to an agency, listen, we've got experience in the very specific nature of what you're asking us or what you're looking for. And then it's those small touch points that really build trust. And I think one of the things the three of us are so proud about is the trust we've got with the agencies that we work with. So you build trust over time. It's got to be the North Star, and you do all those little things to gain that trust. So from a credibility standpoint, think about an agency who has that largest client, and that client means everything to that agency, and they're entrusting us with that. And the thing that I love about our team is that everybody here feels the responsibility to perform. Conduit Digital, helping successful agencies scale.